Henry Adderley. I'm the owner of Lifetime CrossFit. I just recently returned from Philadelphia where I earned my level 2 CrossFit teaching certificate.
So how did you get into CrossFit?
I got into CrossFit when I used to play rugby, got hurt a couple of times and couldn't play any longer. So I was looking for something to do and stumbled across CrossFit on the internet. They used to post their workouts online. Started trying a couple of workouts, laughed at how hard they were, and then when the first gyms opened in Bermuda, I started doing it at the gyms. Got really interested in this, so I decided to go off and get my level 1 certificate so I could teach. Followed that up with my kids certificate so I could teach kids, and then just about a month ago I went to Philadelphia, did my level 2 certificate for a higher grade teaching qualification. The best thing about CrossFit is so much variety involved. You're exposed to a lot of different exercises, and all those exercises can be made accessible to anyone who wants to come in and try. So it doesn't matter on your ability, your previous athletic background, your age. You can come in, you can see what the workout is for the day, and no matter what's written up there, even if it's handstands or elaborate gymnastics moves, a good coach will be able to take them and make it, modify it for you so you can get a good workout that day.
So what do you enjoy about it the most?
It's that variety. It's coming in every day and it's going to be something different. It's not go until you do your exercise, get on the treadmill, do the same exercises each time, have a little stretch, go home. You can come in and you might be climbing a rope, you might be doing burpees, you might be doing Olympic lifting, which is the snatch or the clean and jerk. You may be running, you may be rowing. It's constantly varied. Every day is different. Every day is going to challenge you in a different way. It could be the movement is a challenging movement that you're not able to do yet, so you're learning how to get there. Or it may be just the simple weight that you're lifting. If you're doing an Olympic lift like the clean and jerk or the snatch, there's a lot of things going on and you're just constantly trying to increase your weight a little bit each time.
And what's the importance of the level 2 certification that you just got?
Well, the level 2 just, you get trained a little bit more in depth on the movements and what to look for when coaching others and how to help others who may be having troubles with some of these exercises get better. The one thing about CrossFit for me is that people sometimes have the impression that it's just like a young person's exercise.
Yeah.
Or it's only for people who are already fit. I hear it all the time. People say, well, I'm gonna get fit and then I'm gonna come try CrossFit. And that isn't necessarily what you need to do. It's anyone can walk in and do what the workout is every day. And what the level 2 training does is teaches the coaches how to help those people walking in for the first time, or maybe they're from non-athletic populations. So that sounds a bit elaborate, but what I'm talking about is people who have no history of exercise. They might be overweight, they might have medical issues. They may see CrossFit and think, no way I'm doing that, but yes, they should be doing that, and there's ways to make it available to them. So that's my biggest goal now.
And are you close to achieving that?
Well, we've started. We're getting the message out. I've just got back with the level 2. I'm trying to get the message out that people should get in here and try it, get a coach to hold you by the hand, take you through the different movements, expose you to a whole new world of fitness. One thing we're doing at the moment is we offer what we call a no sweat intro. So basically you can sign up online, you can come in, you'll sit down with myself and one of the other coaches, and we'll just talk to you about what your goals are.
Yeah.
You know, people say, I want to get fit. What? Get fit for what? Do you want to get fit to play with your kids? Do you want to get fit to go do the triple challenge? Do you want to get fit to run May 24th? What do you mean? Or do you just want to get rid of the pain in your back or the pain in your knees? So you can come in and talk to a coach. The coach will ask you some questions, get a bit of brief history, and then you'll sit down and do what we call a baseline workout with the coach, just to get an idea of how you move. Because the most important thing for us is not what weight you're lifting or how fast you're doing anything, it's how you're moving when you do it. So that takes us back to that whole idea of making the exercises scalable to the different people out there who might want to come in and try CrossFit. So I was doing a back squat earlier. I had some weight on the bar. You may have people who can't do that. So like a good example of scaling would be, instead of worrying about having any weight on the bar, you would do what we call an air squat, which is just a low movement in this. I'm trying to keep my chest up, my feet, knees are out, up and down like that. You do a few reps of that and you have an exercise and you start to get into your legs. And once I've got that down, then I would worry about adding weight to it. Another good example is we do pull-ups, so like a gymnastics move, where you're reaching up to the bar and you're going to pull your chin over the top of the bar and come back down. You can have people who walk in and say, can't do that, what's the point of me being here? And what we would do is we would get our gymnastics rings out, and on your gymnastics rings, you can work those same muscles that you're working in the pull-up, but you now have your feet on the ground, and you can control the level of intensity or how hard the exercise is. You can make it suitable to your ability. So other examples of exercises where you're going to come in and people are going to see them written up. We write a lot of workouts each day up on the whiteboard down there. You might see something like maybe push-ups. We have some CrossFit workouts where it can be 100 push-ups in one workout, 5 rounds of 20. It can be off-putting when you first see it, but what we can do, we can always change the amount of push-ups that you're doing or whatever the exercise is. Or another example of scaling is, this is your regimen push-up. Body straight up in the air. We can make that. We can scale that by increasing the height of our body and doing a push-up on a box, which is slightly easier. If that is still too challenging, the next option is we can do a push-up on the wall. So all those are different ways of taking a simple exercise and making it accessible. If there's movements of the day that require a bar with weight on it, you can always adapt the amount of weight that's included on a bar. One of the most functional exercises we do, which everyone should probably be doing at some point during the course of their week, is an exercise called the deadlift. It's how you pick things up off the floor. So we do that in everyday life all the time. So here at CrossFit, we would train the deadlift. I'm trying to keep my back flat, my head's up. I'm lifting the load off the ground, standing up straight and tall with it, putting it back down. So it duplicates itself in regular life. Now somebody might come in, 95 pounds is a challenging deadlift for them. If you get someone who's done a lot of exercise or has a good history of exercise, they may be lifting 295 pounds. Once again, it's just catered to the individual. The other thing we try to do is we encourage what we call. So some movements are very slow, steady, controlled, real emphasis. Some things get explosive, they get powerful. So one exercise that we would do here is called a box jump. These are solid boxes, they can support quite a bit of weight. And a box jump would look like this. And a workout might force you to do 10 of those. We're jumping with 2 feet, landing with 2 feet, standing tall on top of the box, and then stepping down afterwards. That can be off-putting again. The height can be off-putting, so we can alter the height. We can change the height of the box, we can make it lower, we're still going to do the same dynamic movement, jumping, landing, standing tall. If jumping is not able to be done because maybe the athlete's got bad knees, etc., we can modify that and turn it into a step up and work with the athlete over time, starting with a low jump, and as they get more comfortable, increasing the height of that. Just another good example of how you can make CrossFit accessible to more people.